to him disagrees, saying it has always been like this, but a voice from behind a stall door does agree. This voice thinks nothing tastes right, be alcohol, chocolate, or women. Their talk is interrupted when more men walk in, but afterward, Andreas tries to follow the man from the stall when he leaves the bar. He sees him enter a building and turn on the light in one of the basement apartments, from which delightful music comes out. Andreas begins living in a boring and mindless routine of just working and having dinner that tastes like nothing in front of the TV. One afternoon, he decides he wants to shake things up a little and feel something different, so he lets the paper cutter hurt his finger. When his co-workers come to check on him, they do not seem to be disturbed at the fact he has lost a finger, they just ask him why he is sitting on the floor. Andreas passes out from blood loss and wakes up a few moments later with his hand bandaged up in the back of a car belonging to the cleaners, who do not engage with Andreas' attempt at small talk and drop him at his apartment without a word. When Andreas goes to the bathroom to take off the bandage and clean the wound, he is shocked to discover his finger is back and well without even a scar. With a desperate need to get answers, the next day Andreas drives to the abandoned gas station in the desert and watches the man put up the sign to welcome a new person. When the bus begins driving away, Andreas follows it in his car, but he quickly loses sight of it, so there is nowhere for him to go. Andreas goes back to work and finds his boss in his office, reminding him that they want him to be happy. They allow Andreas to ask for anything he needs, be a new computer or a new chair, and he can take as much time as needed for his lunch break. However, Andreas turns him down and assures him he is fine. Today he decides to have lunch in the company's cafeteria and joins the table his co-workers are at instead of eating alone. He manages to fit in by joining a conversation about furniture, and this earns him an invitation to a dinner party. After work, Andreas goes shopping for some nice clothes and a bottle of wine, and walks by the window belonging to the man from the bar. He tries to hear the music again, but when he comes too close, a pair of cleaners comes by and calls him out for his weird behavior. Later in the evening, during the dinner party, Andreas meets Ann Britt, an interior designer. The two of them hit it off and agree to go on a date sometime.